Medical errors have become common, but most are avoidable. Now one woman is working with UB to repair flaws in the system after a series of medical errors led to her mother's death. Here's News 4's Dr. Peter Ostro.
Alice Brennan was a vibrant, fun-loving 88-year-old woman who lived independently and enjoyed life. But about 2 years ago, she developed pain and swelling in her right leg. The outcome was tragic, and her daughter Mary created a chart of what happened to her. Alice went to a hospital for tests and 5 days later was discharged to a rehab facility because she had difficulty walking. She was treated with medication that was intended to help her, but it was an improper drug for her, and several days later she had hallucinations and other side effects. Alice wasn't a forceful advocate, and that complicated things.
She would rather have died than ask her doctor or nurse if they had washed their hands.
A few days later, she was diagnosed with the first of 3 hospital-acquired infections, MRSA. She was treated and sent back to rehab.
She was severely disoriented at that point, and she fell, and she really hurt her back and hand quite badly.
And the complications continued.
I would come home every night during this 48 days and say, it cannot possibly get worse than this. And then the next day there would be something else. It was shocking in its just the depth and breadth of the cascade.
Mary has been telling her mother's story to UB medical students in the hope that they can help change the flaws in the healthcare system.
She died at hospice house. And this was my mother. So you saw the pictures of what she looked like. And this is the human face of hospital-acquired infections, of medical error, and it doesn't have to happen.
She was quite angry at first, but instead of suing anyone, she decided to work to change the healthcare system to make tragic errors less likely. And she's been working with the UB Department of Family Medicine to develop a systematic approach to patient safety. On Thursday, I'll show you some of the things they're doing and some of the things you can do to prevent being the victim of a tragic error.
You know, I've heard other stories like this. This does happen. So good for her for trying to get in the system and work with it and change things.
Well, and there's something all of us can do, too.
All right. You'll hear more on Thursday with this. All right. Thank you so much, Doctor.